Hi, and thanks for tuning into this week's value video. Today, we're going to dive into another really important idea that has the power to transform your life if you put these ideas into practice. Today's value is cooperation. Now, cooperation means to work together and to be helpful. There are so many moments that we can use this idea in all parts of our lives. You may never have spent much time thinking about how important cooperation is, but it's the one value that lets us get on with every part of our lives without having to do lots of the things that are not important to us. Have a look up in your classroom. Have a look right now. What do you see? That's right, there's lights. Have you ever thought about the complicated effort that it was just to get those lights there in the first place? Just to get those lights so that you can see your work? It's a lot of people cooperating with each other that got that there in the first place. Someone needed to be able to work in a factory that made the light globe in the first place. Another person had to work in a factory that made the light fitting. And yet another person had to be there to be able to install the light on the roof. And even still, there's other people who make sure the electricity bill is paid so that the light keeps shining. And that's not even taking into consideration any of the people that make electricity in the first place. In order for us to live a full life, it's essential that we learn about the importance of cooperation. At school today, cooperating can be as simple as listening to your teacher's instructions so that you know what you need to do and when you need to do it. Cooperation is as easy as getting along with the other students in your class, and the really cool thing is that cooperating with each other means that you're going to be learning lots more than if we spent our time arguing and fighting. And speaking of the words we use, cooperation can be as simple as making sure that the words that come out of your mouth are kind. Make sure this week that everything you say has the power to build people up, rather than making fun of others or putting them down. Pay special attention to the ways that we can show encouragement and affirmation and stay well away from put downs or sarcasm. Cooperation works in other parts of school too. It's as simple as lining up at the canteen at lunchtime. That's a form of cooperation. Taking your turn and sharing when you're in the library or on the computers is another way that you can show cooperation this week. At home, cooperation is really important too. Helping out with the chores, even when you're not asked to do so, is a nice way of helping with all the jobs that need to get done. Sharing with your brother or sister or friends and learning to get along with each other rather than fighting over silly stuff is yet more ways that you can work on cooperation this week. Being a part of making our world a nice place is really important. You have the choice to cooperate or to help, to be easy to get along with, or you have the choice to be difficult. I know that I prefer to be a better friend, and I'm sure that you do too. This week, the challenge is that I want you to make a special attempt to be more cooperative with everyone that you come across. Use the ideas that we've spoken about here and then come up with your own ideas as well. Give it a go, work on being cooperative this week, and I'll see you again next time. Oh, must have forgotten about to pay the electricity bill.